The other day I was in a bookstore. Yes, they still exist. Amazon hasn't killed them all. It's kind of fun sometimes just to wander around actually, physically, a bookstore and get the smell and the feel of an actual book as opposed to the electronic version. But I came across a book that was on the end cap that clearly was being promoted in the business/self-improvement section that had the title of Managing Uncertainty. And it made me stop for a moment thinking, I don't think you manage uncertainty. I do not think that word means what you think it means, just to quote a movie. And it's got me pondering on that. In some regards, not to be defeatist, uncertainty just is uncertainty. It's uncertain by definition. I don't know how you manage something that is uncertain. How do you build a plan to execute on something that you can't define and is not certain? I think there is much uncertainty in life and in business and in just general being. I think the issue isn't so much managing it as in learning to deal with it. I think acknowledging that uncertainty exists is the first step. And maybe that's managing. I didn't really skim the book too much because I was dissuaded from doing so by the inappropriate title. I think the value of acknowledging uncertainty exists. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day or the day after, but you build a plan nevertheless to deal with it, to allow serendipity to occur both for good and for ill, because uncertainty isn't all negative. So if you manage the uncertainty, if you even could, you're managing positive serendipity maybe out of what may happen in your life. So I guess my tip is, uncertainty's there, acknowledge it, deal with it. So what? Build your plan nevertheless. Build contingencies in there. Build plan B, plan C, plan D. Give thought to plan E, F, and G, such that when serendipity, sometimes wonderful, comes along, you can adapt and include it and therefore have a better outcome than maybe you originally intended to have. And certainly will end up in a different place than what you originally intended. That's the wonderfulness of life. Don't try and manage uncertainty. You'll give yourself a headache. You make yourself ill. Just acknowledge it's there, work your plan, think through all the options, and then just go to work and do great stuff. And then let the universe and serendipity and uncertainty, maybe from time to time, play into your favor. But don't try and manage it.